Okay, so welcome to my first ever yin style yoga session. So let's see how this goes. Deep breaths as you relax in your Shavasana. Draw the arms down. Very important to breathe really deeply. And our first Shavasana is a little bit longer than our usual ones because we're trying a yin practice. So sink down, down, down into your mat. And because we're just being so slow, comfortable and quiet, this bit of music that I'm sharing is directly a direct vibration for the third eye, your intuitive connection with self. So just be aware of any thoughts coming and going that will aid you for today and the future. And allow those thoughts in. Let them float on by. Be just slightly aware of them. They'll come into focus throughout the session, but just be a little bit aware of what your intuition wishes you to know. Belly rises up like a balloon. Exhale fully. Inhale, the belly rises up like a balloon. And exhale fully. Feel heavier and heavier. Keep sinking down 4 more minutes to really relax. Listen to your body, see what it needs for this session. Okay, so we gently wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. And start off gently waking up the body. So make fists, shoulders up to the ears. Push the elbows down, tuck the tailbone under, push the heels away. And gently release with a sigh. And repeat, make fists, shoulders up to the ears. Push your heels away, tuck your tailbone under, tense your whole body. And then release down. arms away. Just gently lift the right leg and rotate the right ankle. We're going to go through the body slowly. Just remind you to breathe deeply throughout this practice. Change direction. And float the right leg down. Left leg up, just the bottom part of the leg. Rotate the ankle one way. Good, then rotate it the other way. And float it down. Now lift both lower parts of the legs, push the backs of the knees into your bolster, point the toes, push your heels away, point the toes, and push your heels away. And then bring your feet together and circle in the same direction. And then change direction. And then one set of toes point, and then the other. Yeah, excellent, Claire, well done. And then soften down. Excellent. I want you to tuck your tailbone under, just lift the hips like we're trying to isolate the muscles. Lift the hips, you're engaging your quads and the buttocks, and then you float down into the floor and become heavier, heavy in the coccyx, and then you maybe dig the heels in so you can just lift the hips, the thighs engaged, the quads engaged, the glutes engaged. Good. And release back down. A gentle shimmy. Raise the right arm up an inch, rotate the right wrist one way. Deep breaths. If you want to sigh, please do. Change direction. And float the right arm down. Left arm up just an inch, rotate the wrist. Good, change direction. Float it down. Lift both arms just an inch, splay the fingers wide, and bring the shoulders up and down away from the ears. Float the elbows down. Lift the chest and lower the chest. Push the elbows into the floor. Lift the chest, back of the head on your block, and lower. And lift. And lower. Perfect. Good. And then you just do gentle shoulder rolls. So you just have the hands in front of the navel so you can get those shoulders moving. Change direction. Lovely, Liz, good. And arms come back down at 45 degrees. And let's turn the head side to side. Good, and let's turn the head to the right and keep it there. So you want to lift the head slightly, turn it round, drop it back down, and take some breaths. Good, lift the head, then turn back to center. Let it rest in the middle for a moment, and then just chin up a little bit, chin into chest, chin up, chin into chest. Lift the head, turn the head to the left now, and just stay to the left. Draw the shoulders away. Breathe deeply and sigh. Remember to let go of any tension in the hips. The toes are relaxing. The hips are softening as we focus on the neck. Good. Bring it back to center. And roll the bolster away a little bit. We will need it in a moment, but just slightly away so you can get the feet flat on the floor, palms facing down. Tuck your tailbone under and lift. Good. Does everybody have a block we can use? Yep, so I want you to take the block and place it under the back so it's comfortable. Find a space where it's not digging into the hips. I just want you to stay here. Just a slight lift of the hips is still a yin pose. So I want you to bring the feet wide and the knees together. And then turn the palms up. And we've got 2 minutes here. So just relax and breathe. Any point it feels uncomfortable, release the block. But try and relax the lower back. And breathe into the belly. Don't forget your deep yoga breathing as you hold a pose. Lovely. Just heel and toe the feet together a little bit more. Tuck your tailbone under and remove the block. Roll the spine down gently. And we find our strap and lengthen the left leg away. And strap around the right foot. Okay, and it's a gentle hold. Block can go back under head. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And gently hold. Any point it gets too much, just bend the knee, just let it hang. Otherwise we'll be here, and you're not pulling particularly strongly. It's just a resistance against the band. You can see I've got my knee quite bent. The left toes can turn out and be not involved, the left leg. Breathe into the belly. Eyes gently closed. Gently release, bring the right foot flat, and then strap around the left foot. Bring the leg gently up and slide the right leg away. Once the leg's slid away, just turn the right toes out. A gentle hold. Try and stay in the moment. With a slower paced yoga, the mind tends to wander. Bring it back to your body or focus on your intuitive thoughts to make your week good, or some sort of timeline that you need to use to bring something into fruition, whatever comes into your mind. So both feet now in the strap, and gently lift the legs up. Nice bend, but deep breath. Nice bend of the knees. So we're not over pulling, just stretching gently. Enough softness in the knees so it's not straining the back body at all. You can start to pull a little bit so that you feel the stretch in the back of the legs. You might want to turn the elbows out. You might want to stretch the legs a little bit. You can come in and out a little bit, just very gentle movements. The back needs to feel really nice, and the hamstrings need to feel really nice and comfortable, but there is a stretch involved. Good. Now bend at the knees. Release your strap, and we're holding just knees in towards the chest. So you want to maybe clasp the hands, feel the heaviness as you hold. More comfortably, you can cross at the ankles and just hold here. But the difference is that when we hold this one, you are squeezing gently, squeeze the knees. Deep breath. Feel the belly wanting to rise up into the thighs. Then softening down. Really focus on those deep, deep breaths. Bring the awareness to the point between the eyebrows, a beautiful, vibrant indigo blue, navy blue. A spinning orb at the third eye. And then cross the legs the other way and just soften, but squeeze. Might want to move the hands, squeeze them a different way, and deep breath. Base of spine lengthening. Good. And release. Uncross the legs. Just bring the knees into, or just move the knees round. So frog leg circles. Change direction. Good. And then we go and grab our our bolster. And place it to one side of the hip, and draw the knees in once more. And you're just dropping both knees down to the left-hand side, but I do want you to have the knees as high up as you can. Bring the arms out at 90 degrees and turn your head. Okay, one foot doesn't have to be stacked on top of the other, it can just be resting, but look over your right shoulder, and for the best turn you want to lift the head like we did earlier, then turn the head, so you've got the best rotation. But at any point, if being this rotated in the neck feels uncomfortable, just relax the neck a little bit. And breathe here in your lovely twist. Remember, you're breathing deeply. With the longer holds, the muscles relax. I'm just going to lift my head, turn it towards the left arm now, so we're not holding the head for too long in one position. Good. Just been one knee at a time, back to center, and simply bring the bolster the other side. As you can see, my knees are fully up and towards the chest almost before you twist, and then arms out again. We start off with turning left, so you lift up the chin, turn the head to the left, arms facing up, and just breathe in your twist. You can have the legs are relaxing, don't have to stack the feet, just relax. Simply turn the head the other way whilst you're relaxing. Breathe into the belly. Good. And then knees back to center. And bring the bolster so it's touching your buttocks or just slightly away from the buttocks, and then soles of feet together, knees wide. Oh, it kind of rolls away, that's fine. Just as long as the lower legs are on your bolster. If you have the hip issues, then obviously after a while you can straighten one leg out wherever you're feeling uncomfortable. That's it. Yeah, you can really get the position of the bolster so it feels comfortable, Liz. So it can be quite far away, just as long as you've got, yeah, like that, as long as you've got real support in the shin, calf, lower, from knee to ankles, really. Arms out at 45 degrees. Do always adjust. If it's not comfortable, you can move the legs. I'm just going to try and stay in cobbler for 2 minutes. Focusing on relaxing the spine, relaxing the hips, and softening the feet. Keep focusing on your breathing whilst focusing on the third eye and allowing your intuitive thoughts to enter the third eye. It might be just words of reassurance, things that you already are aware of, but let them float in through the third eye. Allow the vibration to really cleanse and clear your third eye chakra. A gentle indigo spinning orb. Good. Allow the legs to slip away so the backs of the knees are now on your bolster. And then just rest here in Shavasana for a few moments. Good. And then we reach down for our bolster, or see how I prefer to sit up. Then it's the bolster under the back. We're going to come into Baby Krishna pose. So this is my easy way to get into the pose. You can choose whatever way. Block under head, and then gently we'll start off with knees towards both shoulders. Have the knees wide. And allowing the back to surrender into the bolster. Feel all that lovely pranic energy flowing around your body, that oxygen and the subtle energy of your chakras, softening your connective tissues, allowing your fascia to release. We then bring the hands on the inside of the knees, reach up to your feet, wherever you normally reach for them, for your Baby Krishna. If it's not comfortable to reach for the toes, Liz, just place your hands. What I'd say is place your hands just behind the knees. That's it. And just slightly raise the feet, the legs, the lower legs, but be comfortable. Soften the knees, soften the hips. We're staying in position. Any point it feels too much, just bring the knees together, relax the heels. Good, release the toes, bring the knees together. Simply hug your right knee and let the left foot just drop to the floor. Hug your right knee still and breathe. Left foot flat, that's it, lovely. Breathe, relax, close the eyes. Good, release the right leg and bring the left knee in and squeeze. Good. Releasing the left knee. Bring the feet wide. Just turn the knees in. Not too wide, actually. It's quite hard when the back is lifted. And just stay here. I think actually the feet are going to stay on the mat. Arms out at, let's go 90 degrees. The back arches a little bit more in this one, so I do want you to be quite careful. Good. And then simply turn the knees back up. Place the right ankle on left knee and let the knee open. Half pigeon. Keep focusing back on your intuition. Maybe you're getting many messages. Just allow them to flow. Good. Before we do the other leg, I just want you to cross at the knees and just stay crossed at the knees. So one knee on top of the other as if you're gently crossing the legs on a chair. Good. Uncross and then half pigeon on the other side. So ankle on right knee. Let the left knee open. And breathe. Let's move our arms down at 45 degrees now. And roll the head from side to side. And back to center. I think the mind probably wanders a lot in yin. So bring it back to how the sensations in your body, as well as thinking about your intuition. Be in the moment. Focus on your breath or the sensations in your body and just relax into everything you're feeling. Good, and then just gently cross at the knees. Lovely. We simply uncross, tuck the tailbone under, just lift the hips slightly, engage the quads, and just stay here for a few breaths. Not holding too long, but a little bit longer than we normally would in a classic class. So breathe, push the feet into the floor. Feel the spine's counter stretch. Good, and then release it. Bring the knees back in, another counter stretch. Just let gravity pull the knees in towards the chest. Arms still out. Let's turn the palms down though for this one, nudging out the shoulders. Good, let's stretch the legs up into a passive inversion. Really straighten out one back of the knee and then the other back of the knee. Just keep stretching a little bit, and then after about 10 of those, just be still again. Allow gravity to pull the leg Keep those breaths really deep. Stay focused, stay awake and aware. Knees into the chest, the knees wide, and let the heels just drop down towards the buttocks, soft buttocks. Hold with the hands and pull. Just trust in the process. It feels very different from my normal session, but know that it's doing you the world of good. It's really nourishing the body. Good. Gently bring the knees together and then one leg at a time down. Lift the bolster, lift the hips. Gently bring the bolster away, but just have it just behind the buttocks. So just stay here and breathe. And this time it's soles of feet together and your thighs are being supported by your bolster. So the upper legs rather. Earlier it was the lower legs. We just want to turn the head side to side. And then you lift your arms up, bring them back behind you and just rest here with the arms back at sort of a starfish shaped arms. Breathe deeply, deeply, deeply into the belly. Let the shoulders relax. Good. Lengthen the arms down by your sides. We move the bolster out the way and it's going behind our bra strap. That's the height it is. Okay, so you bring it behind you and then find the place that's on your bra strap and let the head hang back. And at any point, actually, I'm just going to see if it might be more comfortable with a block. Yeah, actually, turn your block on its side and place the back of the head. I don't want the head dangling down. Oh, except it falls off. Let's try it again. Or I think we better move down a bit. I just want the head to be relaxing. Hold on, let me see. It's just the arms should be far out. Oh, I know, sorry. Thing in motion. So what we'll do is we'll put our head, don't worry, Liz, could you just put your head, don't worry about the block. We've just moved down. The shoulders are off. It's just the head on the bolster, and the bolster is sideways. And then I just want you to bring the arms back. So the chest is slightly up. It's the head and the neck on the bolster. It's because your bolster's new. It's really boingy. Yeah. Okay, very good. Tuck the chin in. Let the lower legs relax. Sorry, I need to change the music. Close the eyes, relax, head is centered. Good, lovely. Arms down by your sides. Just draw the right knee in and squeeze. Good. Release the right leg, left knee in and squeeze. Good, both knees in. Roll to one side. And we're going to come up and over and do a backward bend on our bolster. So bring the bolster here. We're doing Sphinx. So you want to rest, chest on the bolster. This kind of position. Feel comfortable. Feel the back bend and the elbows are lower than the shoulders. But let the head hang and let the forehead touch the bolster. Just now put my chin on the bolster because I just needed to move, but see where you need to move the head. Feel very comfortable. Good. Then just lift up so you're holding the pose. So head is up, elbows a bit more forwards, Lucy. So that's it. And push into your elbows, look forwards. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Lift yourself back. Classic child pose now. So either block under head, forehead on the floor, or I'm putting my forehead on my bolster. So, and having a gap between the bolster and my knees so I can breathe, and then I'm resting. Feel the lovely curve of the spine. Good. Hands on either side of the knees. Gently lift up. I'm going to finish now in resting fish. So if you want to grab some water, get all the bits you need for final relaxation, and go do that. This is a chest opening pose. Relaxing, turn the toes out. So yeah, bolster the other way, Liz. So it's long. Lovely. Good. Bum is on the floor. So come down, Lucy. Bottom is down. Okay. It's just resting. Then we have the block under the head. Draw the elbows down. Use your eye pillow. It's relaxation. relax, relax, relax. For the last few minutes, I do want us to do alternate nostril breathing, but because where the chest is open, you are going to have to hold your right elbow with the left hand to keep it in place, but you just have the right hand hovering in front of the nose, close off the first two fingers, bring the thumb out, the other two. We know alternate nostril breathing, don't we? So hold that elbow and then begin. Breathe in through the left nostril. Hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. So continue with that pattern. So it's inhaling for 4, retaining for 8, and then exhaling gently through the left nostril for 8. And then continue the 4-8 breathing. Final round. A round is where you finish up on the left nostril, where you've started on the left nostril. And when you finish, just let the arms down and relax. Good. Let's just gently bring the legs together. Rotate the wrists and ankle. Good. Stretch the arms up and over. Big stretch. Lift the hips. Stretch your body long. Oh, big stretch. To come off the bolster, just bring the knees to the ceiling, feet flat. Roll over gently. Well done. Okay, very slowly and gently up, as we've been deeply relaxing and stretching. So let me just namaste those on catch up. Namaste.